start. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? My name is Doug Dufrin, and I want to first of all thank you guys for hopping on this call. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to hop on this, because I understand that time is the most valuable thing that we have, and if you spend it here, you obviously like, trust, and respect the person that brought you here. So I want to thank you for that. And before we get started, I want to let you know who I am and my background behind everything, because I'm not a salesman, guys. I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm here to present some information for you. And if you find value in that and you want to take action with it, that's cool. If not, well, it wasn't for you. But at the end of the day, I just want to share some information that absolutely changed my life and that I know for a fact can change your life. So a little bit about me. I'm 23 years old. I've been able to travel the U.S., travel other countries, and it hasn't always been like this, though. I was raised, I was a kid that was, looking at my friends going to their big houses, but was embarrassed to bring people back to my house. I was embarrassed to bring people back to the apartment that I was raised in, because, I never really knew that we struggled with money, but I always knew that I was different. And from a little kid, I always inspired to kind of change that. I always inspired to make a difference within my family's life and change their financial future, because my mom's taught me a lot of great things, but she raised me as a single parent, and she raised me on $1,500 a month. And so if I wanted to go to the movies, I had to pay for it. If I wanted to go, go out to eat, I had to pay for it. There wasn't really any extra money. And so from a young age, it instilled in me this desire to really just be successful and find new ways. And I always found my passion in sports. And so that's how I thought I was going to do it. I was actually a star in high school with football. I played college football. I started all 3 years that I played. But what I realized is that I didn't have a backup plan or anything like what happened if I didn't make it in football. And that thought never crossed my mind until I started getting hurt. And I started realizing, well, maybe this could be the end of me. Maybe this could be the end of my identity and who I found myself. And so if you guys are ever sitting there wondering, is there a way out? Is there hope? I promise you that there is, even if it feels like there's not. And so what happened with me, guys? I was going to school. I was playing college football. I was doing the typical party, go to practice. I was smoking weed. I was doing everything that was wrong, right? But I also was doing everything that was right. I was an honor roll student. I never made it apparent to the coaches that I was this type of person, even though that deep down I knew that I shouldn't be doing these things. And now I'm not saying there's anything wrong with partying. I'm just saying a lot of people try to escape. A lot of people try to, release that way. And I'm telling you, like, you can live a lifestyle of, 6 Saturdays, 1 Sunday. And so I started realizing that, football might not be it. And I was getting my finance degree, and so it kind of scared me. And so I started looking for online ways to make money. I started looking for other aspects to go about this way of creating a career. And so I started looking into sales. I started looking into, commission aspects. I started looking into, just a bunch of different online ways to make money, because I knew that if I could make money from my laptop, I could go and travel anywhere in the world and be okay. And that's my passion, is really just to travel and help others and inspire others. And so I remember sitting in my apartment just so depressed, and I snapped, and I made a decision on winter break of my junior year. I just said, screw it. I'm done with college. I just left, didn't tell any of the coaches, didn't do any of that. I, only had $1,300 in my bank account and moved out to LA, not knowing what would happen. And, it was very scary at first. I didn't have much. And if you guys have ever been to LA, that doesn't go very far. And I was smoking weed all the time. I was just doing all the wrong things. And so eventually I started looking into Forex mentors, and this was prior to me moving out. I was like, okay, how do I get into this Forex thing? Because I knew about it from school. And what happened was I got scammed actually out of $5,000, because there was these market gurus that said they knew what they were doing, but realistically didn't know. They were just marketing online, and they would say, look, PayPal me $1,000, I'll teach you how to trade. And then they would block you. And that happened to me 5 times, guys. So I want you to understand that I wish I had this platform that I'm about to share with you. And I wish that I had the information and education that I have now, because one book that actually changed my life is a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of it or ever seen it. What he talks about is a cash flow quadrant. And the cash flow quadrant basically just talks about how society is split up and how the systems are in place and how people act within them. And so the employee, guys, the employee is the person that trades time and effort for their money. And, I was that for a while. I've done physical labor jobs. I've done painting. I've been a dishwasher. I've been a store clerk. I've done all these different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. If your job is your passion, then I think that you should pursue that 100%. But if you're just using your job to make money, then you'll never get ahead, and you'll always just be constantly going this perpetual cycle of go to work, get paid, pay off the bills, not have any money at the end of the month, wait for that next paycheck. And I realized that I could never get ahead in life in this arena, in the employee mindset. And then people tell you, look, go to school, and if you don't want to be employed, be self-employed, be a doctor, be a lawyer. And guys, I wasn't that intelligent. I didn't like science. I didn't like law. And there's nothing wrong with those careers, but they also trade their time for money. And they might make $500,000 a year, but they have no time to enjoy it. How many doctors do you know that spend all their time constantly working to hopefully retire? Okay, guys, and I know doctors that spent six figures to go to college and don't even make six figures. So the security wasn't there, and I'm not talking down on any of it. I just want you guys to realize the way that it's shifting. We need the doctors. We need the lawyers. And I want them to go to school because I don't want anyone, performing surgery on me or practicing law if I have a court case without doing that. But to get ahead in life and live the life that you wanted, you have to add streams of income. Most doctors do invest. And so that's actually 95% of the population, employed and self-employed, that control 5% of the wealth. And what Robert Kiyosaki talks about is you don't have to stop these things. You just want to be able to hop over into the right side of the quadrant, hop over into the right side of money, and become a business owner, become an investor. And not only do we have the power here with this opportunity, guys, to become a business owner, but also an investor. And so that's what I'm going to talk about right now, is that business owners are the people kind of like, Warren Buffett, Bezos that owns Amazon, all these different guys that have systems set in place because they understand that if I have X amount of employees working X amount of hours, well, now I can work 1,000 hours in a day when on this side, you can't possibly work 1,000 hours in a day. Now you can get paid on systems rather than your personal effort. You can leverage other people's time and effort to make yourself money. And we're going to hop down into the investor side. Now, the investor side is the people kind of like the Warren Buffetts of the world, also Bill Gates that invest in other people's idea, people like, Elon Musk, people that just have invested into different ideas and allow their money to work for them. And this is actually 95%, or this is 5% of the population controlling 95% of the wealth. Now, guys, I want you to understand that before all of this, we could never hop over to this right side of the money quadrant because we didn't have the opportunities that we have nowadays with technology. We didn't have, the connections that we have. We didn't have the different, companies and people willing to show us these things. It was always hidden. And unless you were raised in a family that would show you these things, most people go their whole lives not even knowing this stuff exists. And so what is Forex, guys? This is the largest financial market in the world. Okay. I want you guys to think about it like the stock market. If you were to take the stock market and add up all the daily trade revenue, it's $20 billion a day. The Forex market is $5.3 trillion a day, now 5.9 with cryptocurrency. And to compare the two, it's like taking a water bottle in Niagara Falls. The water bottle is a stock market. The foreign exchange market is Niagara Falls. They don't even compare. And all we're doing here is trading one currency for another. So for example, all of us know that if you go to a different country, you need to change your currency to their currency. You need to exchange it. You need to go give your dollar if I'm going to Mexico, and they'll give me back 17 pesos. Now, what most people don't know is that this is actually a market just like the stock market that's traded 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. And you can actually capitalize off this on any device now. 8 years ago, you actually needed $3.5 million to even participate in this. But now, due to technology, all these different aspects of the different devices that we have now, the accessibility to Wi-Fi and data, now we can capitalize on this with as little as $50, and you can actually practice with Monopoly money. So you can see the results that you would get without actually risking your own money so that you know that what we have here works. Okay, guys, so this is the largest financial market, and it's been around since the inception of money. It's been around longer than the stock market. And that's why I saw and I said, maybe I might want to capitalize on this because it's very liquid and there's a lot of opportunities to make money. But you need the right teachers. You need the right teachers. You need the people that will guide you in the right direction, because there's a lot of people saying, look, like, I'll teach you this, I'll teach you that. But at the end of the day, I want to learn from people that have actually done it. I don't want to learn from people that have said they've done it. You know, I don't want to listen to a guy when it comes to football that just sits there and watches Sunday Night Football every day telling me how to run routes. I want to learn from the people that are actually in the NFL running the routes. And that's what we have here, guys. And that's what Christopher Terry has created. And so iMarkets Live is a first-class Forex education. It was founded in July 4th, 2013 by Christopher Terry. Now, Christopher Terry, I'll get into who he is in a second, but he's made tens of millions of dollars in the foreign exchange market. He's actually, you know, coached tons and tons of people, and he's the one behind all this. He wanted to illuminate the fact that we can take this opportunity and we can create financial stability. We can create financial freedom, because he said, look, it's cool that I have all this money, but what about the people that are still struggling? What about the people that, you know, don't have a lot? And just like in third world countries, guys, I want you to understand that we're operating in 120 countries and growing each month, but the people in Mexico only make $40 a week. So he realized, if I can help them make $10, $15, $20 extra a week, you're changing their lives. It's not just for us in the US where you can make $100, $200, maybe extra $500 a week. It's something that now we can take worldwide and really change the world's perspective on what money is and how you can make it. We're debt-free and privately owned, and this is important because a lot of companies that are publicly traded, publicly owned, they have the interests of the stockholders in heart. They want to make sure that the people holding their shares are happy, so that they don't sell their shares, and so the company does not lose revenue, right? But with us, we're privately owned and we're debt-free, so we have no hidden interest besides bringing you the best value and bringing the consumer the best education possible. And there's no third-party services, and so we own it all. No one can come in and take our products from us. Just like if everyone on Amazon said, look, I don't want to use Amazon anymore, the platform would go out of business. But with us, we can never go out of business for that reason, because people can never come in and take our products. Now, the corporate leadership, this is a big thing, guys, and this is something that you should really pay attention to and really write down these nuggets, because I think this is a big deal when it comes to deciding who you rock with and where you're learning from. And like I said, Christopher Terry has traded public and private accounts of over $50 million. He's made tens of millions of dollars within the foreign exchange market and futures market. He's had 20 plus years of experience. He's been featured in over 20 books. He's been keynote speaker at major trading seminars for years and years. And he's basically like the LeBron James of this industry. He knows what he's doing, and that's why he wanted to create the educational platform affordable for everyone. Isis De La Torre, she's absolutely amazing. She has her Series 7, her Series 63. She majored in finance. She minored in econ. So she knows all the legality behind everything, all the licensing behind everything, how to protect you and how to protect the company so that we're around for a long time. Because a lot of companies out here, they promote, but they don't have all the compliance to back it. And that's what we want to make sure, is that we're a school, an online university that is going to be around for years and years to come, willing to educate millions and millions of people worldwide. And we really think that that can actually change the world for the better. Now, Christopher Terry isn't the typical CEO. He started a construction company, sold it for $40 million, but he hasn't had the typical, business experience that most CEOs have. But that's why he hired Alex Morton and Ivan Tapia. These guys have built businesses from thousands to millions to billions in revenue. And so they're really like the engine behind the sales. They're really the engine behind customer service. They're really the engine behind what makes everything run. While Christopher Terry takes care of the educational and make sure that all the products are working well, Isis De La Torre takes care of the licensing, and they take care of the distribution. Okay, guys, Ivan takes care of it for the Hispanic market, and Alex takes care of it for everywhere else. These guys are very credible, and like I said, you want to learn from people who have done what you want to do and not what people tell you that you should be doing. Now, what makes us unique? Results with our services are not guaranteed. We make no promises that you're going to make any money with this. But we tell you that, look, if we would rather underpromise and overdeliver, simply because so many people out there overpromise and underdeliver. They tell you, oh, no, just to get you involved, just to show you this opportunity because they're excited about it, they say, no, you're going to come make thousands and thousands of dollars. No, guys. it's like anything in life. If you don't practice, if you don't learn, if you don't study, you're not going to be able to trade. Just like if you don't go to the gym, you're not going to get in shape. You can think that you want to be in shape all you want, but unless you apply the physical effort, unless you eat right, you're not going to get anything out of it. And so it'd be like a fitness program guaranteeing results. But we all know that if you don't apply the fitness program, there's not going to be any results. So we are saying that if you apply what we learn here, you can see the results that others have seen. You can see the results that I have seen, and you can really capitalize on all this. But we want to make sure that you know that we don't handle any of your money. We don't handle any investments. Just like a stockbroker, they handle other people's money. We don't do that here. You're in control at all times. They don't earn on any of your trades, and you can enter and exit the trades at any time, meaning that you are always in control. You are always in complete, utter certainty that what is happening with your money, you are doing. And you know why it's happening, and you know why you've profited, and you know what to look for. Our objective is really just to empower, enrich, and educate millions of customers worldwide. That's our only intention, is to really teach people so that you can crawl, walk, run. You don't need us once you know this skill, and that's the goal of it. You don't need college once you've learned the skills in college. We want this to be an educational platform, and it is an educational platform where now you are capitalizing on it. Now you can make money from anywhere in the world that you want. Guys, I've been snowboarding and made my whole snowboarding trip back that night. I remember sitting there just fathoming the fact that I used to work for $8 an hour, and now I just spent $700 and made it all back that day. So guys, this is really a skill where you can capitalize it anywhere in the world at any time, as long as you have Wi-Fi connection. Now, what comes with IML? Because you guys are asking, what's the big deal with this? What's going on? And IML Academy is kind of like the classroom for it, right? It's kind of like the homework that you do. And what this does is it provides you with 60 plus videos, multiple language, basic to advanced. So it's basically showing you from kindergarten all the way to college level calculus on how to trade. It shows you the history of Forex all the way up to the exact entry points, exactly what you need to do, market geometry, everything. And you're learning from expert traders that have actually done it and not just saying they know how to do it. You're learning from people that have the results that you want. And this is very powerful because at the end of the day, you can go back and review this. You have a classroom, you have a source that you can go back and watch over and over and over again until you learn it. But we understand that, look, you can take notes on stuff all you want. You can watch videos all you want, but sometimes you might have questions. Just like in school, you can give someone the textbook, but they're still gonna have questions. And so that's why they created iMarkets Live TV. And what this is, it's over 170 plus hours of live Forex and crypto education per week. It's in multiple languages. And there's many different trading sessions, so that whether or not you have time in the morning, whether or not you have time during the day or at night, now you can go and capitalize on this and watch someone live teaching you exactly what they would do and exactly how they've profited. And they've actually have a chat in there where you can ask questions and they'll answer it. So it's a very interactive experience. But the crazy thing is they're actually recorded. And so it's kind of like if you were able to put up a camera behind you in every lecture you've ever taken in college, and you were able to now record it and go back and review and rewatch and relearn it. You guys think that your success would be a lot more applicable. You think that you would have a higher chance of this success if that was possible. I think so. Now, this is very interactive experience, and I think that this is one of my favorite aspects of it because I always had trouble just self-learning. I always had trouble just self-teaching. I wanted someone to come in and tell me exactly what to do and why they're doing it. And that's exactly what this is for. Now, the Harmonic Scanner and the Web Analyzer. This was created by Christopher Terry, and it scans the markets. You're provided all the info necessary, and this is an artificial intelligence that is privately owned. And it gives you highly accurate confirmations that allow you to see the market in ways that you might not see it. It's showing you setups. It's showing you opportunities, when to get in and out of the market. And now you can combine the information that you've learned and combine the knowledge that you have and go in and be guided through the trading rather than having to go do it on your own at first. Christopher Terry used to actually sell this for $2,500 a piece. So getting this for this cheap is actually insane. Now, the Web Analyzer is the same type of thing. It's a custom platform, and you receive precision trade setups as soon as they're found. So it's just kind of like guiding you through the market. It's giving you like the training wheels on how to trade. So now you can apply the info that you've learned, but you can teach someone how to ride a bike, but you got to give them training wheels at first. And so these are the training wheels to teach you how to trade. The IML swing trades, you learn and earn with Christopher Terry, and this is insane because this is like LeBron James telling you, you know, this is what I would do in this situation. This is where I would shoot. If this guy comes forward, this is where I would go. And so you get weekly trade forecasts, and Christopher Terry is actually teaching you exactly why he took these and learning the techniques that he uses to actually apply in the market. And so basically you're being guided by someone who's made tens of millions of dollars in the market, traded corporate and private accounts every single week. Guys, that's crazy. That's like having a millionaire telling you exactly what to do and when to trade. He analyzes all the major pairs, meaning like if we were to put it in layman terms, he analyzes all the major stocks. He tells you which ones to look at and which ones not to, why he got in, why he's getting out. And so a lot of people are capitalizing on this, guys. But this right here is my favorite. Now, why is this my favorite? Because I've run into quite a few people that say, right now, I love to learn. I just don't have the time. Right now, I would love to participate in this. I just have school. And this allows you to supplement your income without changing your day-to-day routine. There's no trading experience needed. All you do is copy and paste from an app when you receive these trade alerts. And you're going to copy from one app to the other. It takes about 30 seconds. And these are signals provided from expert traders that are actually profiting on a day-to-day basis. Now, we don't want you to just take our word for it. We have all the results documented and showing you what you would have made and what you would have lost. Now, we've been net profit for the last year and a half every month. You would have been profitable every month just copy and pasting. So I want you guys to really fathom that. And now the people that, you know, work 3 jobs, the mom and dads that, you know, have 5 or 6 kids that just want to make a few extra $100 a week, you know, people that are actually participating in this are seeing amazing results. Now the training and support. What do you get? IML Universe, IML Corporate App, and the 7-figure mentorship call. Now IML Universe is actually a structured learning curriculum guiding you step by step on how to really participate, on how to get started. The IML Corporate App shows you the seminars, when the webinars are, everything like that, keeping you up to date. And the 7-figure mentorship call happens every single Sunday because, guys, you want to learn from people who have the results that you had. I'm going to beat that like a dead horse. Learn from the people that have the results that you have, that you want to have. Okay, so these are guys that have made 7 and 8 figures in trading and in business, and they're telling you the trials and tribulations that they went through, exactly how to go about this, exactly how to, you know, take advantage of the products, exactly how to just overcome the obstacles that they saw so then you don't have to experience those obstacles for yourself. Now, how can you get started? And at the beginning, guys, like I said, and I will answer all questions at the end. Okay, guys, so just give me a sec. How can you get started? Like I said at the beginning, guys, nothing is life for free. You know, you have to put effort to get something out. You pay for Netflix to get entertainment. You have to pay for gas to get to point A to point B. Everything requires something to put in to get something out, whether or not it's your time, your energy, or your money. So all we're asking from you guys is that you step back and fathom the fact that you get IML Academy teaching you how to trade. You get IML TV with live instructors showing you why they take trades. The Harmonic Scanner, which Christopher Terry charged $2,500, is like the training wheels, and the trades that Christopher Terry sends out. So signals from someone that's made tens of millions of dollars, a $425 monthly value, which he used to charge $5,000 to $10,000 a weekend just for this information, for just $195 one time. To get started today, guys, $195 plus tax. I like to be 100% transparent. It's going to be around $220. Now, I want to put that in perspective for everyone that they tell me, look, $220, you know, that's kind of stretching it for me. But I'm going to ask you, when is that ever going to change? When is $220 ever not going to be stretching it? And how can you expect to get a different result by not taking action and doing something different? We can't force you to do this. All we can do is provide the information. You have to take action. You have to really see the value in this. And so I want you just fathom the fact that $2 to $3 a day, you know, that you spend on food, if you were just to cut that out, maybe a little bit of cut out entertainment to learn a skill set where there's no cap on your income. There's unlimited income potential, and a skill where you can now travel the world and still make money, so you don't have to worry about taking that vacation time. Or now you can go out and take your daughter out on that daddy-daughter date, or now you can take your boyfriend or girlfriend out, or now you can give your kids more birthday presents or more Christmas gifts. This is just to add to your life. This is not to take anything. And it's $145 a month. But we understand, that some people will say, okay, well, $145 a month really is stretching it for me. And we want to give people the opportunity to participate in the scholarship program. So what the scholarship program says is that, kind of like if Verizon, you like the information that you saw with Verizon, you like the service that they had, and Verizon told you, come in, bring 2 friends. If they get started with our program, if they get started with and open up a phone line, we're going to pay for yours. As long as they're paying, your subscription will be paid for. That's exactly what we have here, guys. If you share this with 2 people that might want to learn how to invest, might want to learn how to trade, make more money on their money, now the company will waive your subscription. Now the company will actually take care of that for you so that now you can learn and earn for free, because we're all about minimizing expenses, maximizing profits, right? And so we want to give you the opportunity, if you so choose to take it, to participate in the scholarship program. Now, becoming an independent business owner. Now, this is cool. This is not something that I beat down like a dead horse. This is not something that I talk about a lot, because my goal is to get everyone an independent trader. This is kind of like the cherry on top. This is just the marketing plan on how they went through it. And you can get some tax breaks with this. You can get, some certain benefits. But I want you guys to understand that the platform here is a university to learn how to trade. And all we said was the marketing model is word of mouth. Because, guys, every single company is starting to realize that word of mouth works way better than having $5 million advertising budget, because people are now numb to commercials. How many times do you skip the ad on YouTube? How many times do you just not pay attention when you're watching TV and the commercial comes up? And so now they're realizing that people want to hear it from people that have the results. People want to hear about the product from people that, are excited about it. How did you hear about Uber? You know what I mean? Like, you obviously use the service more. You obviously take more rides than you go around talking to people about it. But you never saw a commercial for Uber. And Uber said, we'll give you a free ride, or we'll give you $5. And so that's the same marketing model that we have here, except now you can fill out a W-9, a 1099, and write off your taxes at the end of the year instead of getting taxed right now. So the residual income starts at 12 customers. It actually starts at 3, $150 a month, $37.50 a week, but that takes care of your subscription. So now you're getting the tax benefits and you're still learning and earning for free. The magic happens when you hit Platinum 600. You accumulate 12 customers in your organization, and now you're getting paid $150 a week, $650 a month, or $600 a month, which is absolutely crazy, simply because 95% of the people that said that filed for foreclosure said that if they had extra $600 to $1,000 a month, they wouldn't have been in foreclosure. And so, guys, I want you to grasp the fact that if you're excited about this, you're going to go share it. That's just the facts. If you're making money, and you'd be selfish not to. If you're making money from this and you see people that could use it, you're going to go talk to them about it. Say, look, I'm making money from my phone. Look, I'm making money from my smartphone. How crazy is that? And they're going to be like, well, how do I do it? And then you can benefit from that. And all we're saying is that this can add to your trading account. So now that you don't have to take away from the income that you make at your job, you can now use this to trade with, and you can now start to supplement your income with this. Now, it goes all the way up to $500,000 a month, but the sweet spot is really here, guys. That's the sweet spot. And so what we're saying is that all we want you to do is realize that when you're excited about it, if you want to share it, you can get paid. If not, and you just want to learn how to trade, that is completely fine. And realistically, you'd only be paying $2,000 a year to go to Forex University, when people are willing to pay $20,000 to $40,000 a year to go and get a job that pays $50,000, $100,000. So I want you guys to grasp the reality of this, and I want you guys to grasp the concept that we are providing so much value that it's selfish not to share it, but you don't have to. If you're the introvert that doesn't like talking about things, then you don't have to, and you can still make money from your computer and from your smartphone. And what you get with this, guys, is prestigious leadership from the corporate to the traders, world-class products and education, people from the industry that have proven experience, not just people talking about it, dynamic platform for any situation, friendly and supportive culture that we're committed to your success, no hidden intentions. I'm being transparent with you guys here, completely transparent, unmatched passion and vision that puts people first, and we let your money work for you so that now you can go and share it with people. Now that you can go and share the prosperity with people, not necessarily just talk about it. Not just say, oh, I wish I had this, or when we have this, or, you know, you can go out and buy your significant other that thing. You can go out and buy your kids this. You can go out and take these trips and not be so stressed about money, because we understand that money is the biggest reason why people get divorced. And I tell people money's a lot like oxygen. When you have it, you don't think about it. When you don't have it, it's all you can think about. So it's very important, guys. Money is not a bad thing. It's a necessary thing. Okay, it's not good nor bad, just like oxygen. But it is necessary to live your life. You don't want to be homeless. No one wants to fight about money. No one wants to stress about money. And this can only add to your life. So I want you guys just to think about this for a second. Really grasp learning a skill set that you can be sitting on the beach in Italy and making money. Really grasp the fact that you can be flying on a plane and pay for your plane ticket. Or you can be driving it on a road trip and pay for that trip. We're not asking you to stop what you're doing. We're not asking you to do anything of the sorts. We're asking you to just really sit back and think about it, and really sit back and understand that this is a skill set that no one can take from you, because success is between the ears, and no one can take that from you. Once you have this skill set, it's yours forever. You can profit forever. The financial markets will always be around, because money will always be around. So guys, I want you to just take time, get back with the person that sent you this, because we're doing a promotion for September. We have a convention in Miami, and we're saying, look, if you want to get your subscription for free, go and talk to 2 people right now that might find value in investing, that might find value in learning the skill set, and bring them to the call that's in 2 hours. Get back with the person that sent you here and ask them for the schedule and ask them how to invite, and they will tell you exactly how to get your friends or your family or loved ones on these calls, so that now you can share this information and now you can learn it in for free. Okay, guys, so with that being said, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you for hopping on this call. I don't know you guys, but I want to help you. My heart is sincerely to help each and every one of you and just share this information, because I know that education and information can change how you think. And if that can change how you think, I can change how you feel. And if I can change how you feel, I can change the actions that you take. And if I can change the actions that you take, I can change the habits that you have, which in return changing the results that you get, and all around making the world a better place. So right now, guys, I'm going to open up the chat for a few questions. If you guys have anything. Sorry, I do not speak Spanish. I apologize. We do have Spanish videos for you, but I do not speak Spanish. So thank you guys for hopping on this call. Doug Dufrin signing off. Have a blessed and have a wonderful day. Peace.